Hey everybody, I'm John Simpson. Today I will be teaching you all how to use Quizlet. Quizlet is a great tool to study with if you have a major test coming up or if you want to study in general. First, allow me to show you how to create your own study guide or a set of flashcards. So, first thing we're going to do is, like I said, create your own study guides on flashcards, and you will come to create for that at the top of the screen. Um, It will ask for the subject or the title of the study guide that you will want. Um, we'll put in chapter 5, anatomy, and then also it allows you to uh, create the settings on who can view the study guide of flashcards and who can edit the study guide of flashcards. So you will come down here to 1, 2, and 3. This is how you make your flashcards. We'll put in femur and also give you suggestions on how to spell femur or whatever term you're trying to spell. It also gives you a suggestion on what the definition should be. But you can also put in your own definition that's specific to your class. We're going to sternum, breastbone, tibia, shin bone. And also, on the right side of the definition, you will see turn off suggestions, uh, add an image to help you study with the definition. You can also add your voice if you need extra help studying. And if you need more than 5 cards, you can just come down here and add card. So we're just going to stick with 3 for right now and press create, top right hand corner. And this is the URL to access the flashcards or the study guide. As you see, it says femur. You click on it, and the definition will pop up. And on the left side over here, you can see flashcards, learn, write, spell. These are all ways to study. And it also has games at the bottom, mix and match, and a game called Gravity. Just to show you what learn is, it brings you to a multiple choice quiz. Thigh bone, we said with the femur. You got it correct, it lets you know. And on the right side, you can click on the horn. Thigh bone. And it pronounces the word for you. Press any key to continue. Breastbone, we know it's the sternum, but let's get it wrong and see what it says. Study this one. It tells you that you got it wrong. It gives you the correct answer also. Shin bone is your tibia, correct? And then it brings back breastbone because you got that wrong earlier. And they just want you to get everything right before you can move on. So breastbone would be the sternum. And great job, you're familiar. Since we got one wrong, we're just familiar. If we would have got everything correct, it would have been mastered. And this is just a good way to get your students familiar with the lessons and help them retain information. And then it moves on to where you essay style where you actually have to type in the answer. So let's go back. To get back to the home screen, we'll go to Quizlet, and boom, we're back on the home screen. And as you can see, I have chapter 5 anatomy uh, study sets. So now let's focus on for future teachers and current teachers. If you're trying to get this information to your students in the classroom, you can come over here to your classes and click on create a class. And what you'll do is type in the subject of the class at the very top. a description of the class, which is totally optional, and allow your students to add study sets and new members. I would keep that option open. So for the students that were absent, the students that were actually in class can give the students that were absent the information to access the study guide for the class. And it has my school already plugged in, but let's remove it and type in Spencer High School, Columbus, Georgia. That's me. And then I click on create a class. And the option will pop up to the left hand side. You can just click on it. And there it is. Here goes your, on the left side, you'll find your URL for you to give to your students so they can access the class study guides. And now I want to show you how you can create a folder. Uh, Creating a folder is really important for your classes, especially when you're a student and well, a student or a teacher, and you have to separate certain information. Just like we just created chapter 5, and chapter 5 is on anatomy, so you can literally build an folder on anatomy, create folder, and you can add study sets, which we're gonna add chapter 5 anatomy. Click on the X and boom, it's right there. You can add sets. Click on add sets again to create a new set if you need to, and it brings you back to the original page that we was on to create our flashcards or study guide. And for the students in your class that just need extra help in whatever subject you are teaching, they can easily come up to the search bar and type in biology, and there will be different study items that they can choose from depending on what they're learning in biology at the time. That's all I have for you. I hope that this cool tools presentation was everything that you needed to start you off in the right direction with the website Quizlet.com. Thank you.